Hello, I'm Food Daniel. Here are my predictions for the WSFL games to be played on April 25th, plus one interleague game. Okay, WSFL. Baltimore Burn at the Keystone Assault. These are two of the better teams in the WSFL, and maybe the two best teams in the WSFL. Baltimore, they're a good team year in and year out, but that forfeit earlier this year against the DC Divas, I don't know why that happened. If the Burn were shorter players or it was something unrelated to that, so I don't know. As for Keystone, they are ready. They are ready for action. So I'll go ahead and predict Keystone to win this game, yes. I can't say by how much, but assuming Baltimore goes in with a full roster, I'll say Keystone by about 2 touchdowns. Maybe less. Okay, Pittsburgh Spartans at the New England Nightmare. I haven't been able to find any information at all about the Pittsburgh Spartans. I have no idea who they are or what the size of their roster is or anything. The New England Nightmare? Okay, typically they're a small roster team. Now in the WSFL, they ought to do okay there. I really don't want to make a prediction because I don't know enough about them either, but I got to predict somebody, and I know something about New England and nothing about Pittsburgh, so I'll say New England will win this game. No spread. Not very useful, am I? Okay, the game I'm excited about, the West Virginia Wildfire at the Atlanta Heartbreakers. The West Virginia Wildfire are my favorite team in the WSFL because I did part of my growing up in West Virginia. I'm thrilled to death they have a team. I'm doubly thrilled they have a team that's won a league championship. Yes, they won it in 2012 and 2013, and they lost the championship game last year. Now they're back there playing in Atlanta. Now, Atlanta lost last week to the Tri-Cities Thunder 84-6. Okay, so it's a pretty safe bet this Atlanta team doesn't have much. While West Virginia, 3 straight trips to the championship game. So I think West Virginia is going to win this game. And I'll say they'll win it by about 5 touchdowns. Okay, there's a game in the W8FL schedule. 8-on-8 action. Here we go. The New York Knockout. Is it knockout or knockouts? Yeah, some of these team names, I don't know if it's singular or plural. Well, it's spelled it's listed as knockouts. We'll say New York Knockout at the Three Rivers Explosion, which starts with an X, Natch. Three Rivers Explosion, they've been around for a while. New York Knockout, I think this is their second, maybe third year. Can't find much information about either one. Okay, I'll say Three Rivers will win this one by, I don't know by how much. I'll say Three Rivers will win this one. Give me a break. I'm on the West Coast. The nearest WSFL team to me is about 3,000 miles away. Doing my best here for you. Okay, there's a somewhat interleague game. The Southern Valkyrie of the W8FL is traveling to Cincinnati to play the Cincinnati Sizzle of the WSFL. Now, the Southern Valkyrie last week, playing the Cape Fear Thunder, they defeated the Cape Fear Thunder 42-14. Now, the Thunder, they're the defending W8FL champs, I believe. Well, Southern Valkyrie beat them 42-14, so the Valkyrie obviously have something good. As for Cincinnati, this is their first year in the WSFL, because I guess they didn't want to be in the WFA anymore. I think Cincinnati's going to do well in WSFL. I'll predict a good game here. Yes, I'll predict a good game. I'll say Cincinnati will win this one by 2 touchdowns or less. And I'm not going to say a damn word about cold cuts because I imagine they're probably sick and tired of hearing about it. And the one interleague game that doesn't involve the WSFL, the Utah Falcons, now of the IWFL, are hosting the Mile High Blaze from Denver. They're now an independent team. The Falcons and the Blaze both left the WFA just days before the start of the regular season. The Falcons gone to the IWFL while the Blaze are independent. Well, I know for a fact the Falcons are an excellent team. I fully expect them to win the Western Conference in the IWFL. I'd love to see my Sacramento Sirens prove me wrong, though. The Mile High Blaze, well, they won their first game of the year. I can't remember the score. I think it was like 60-0 or so against one of the other Colorado teams. But still, I don't think the Falcons are going to have much difficulty with this. No, I'm going to say the Falcons are going to win a gruesome win over the Mile High Blaze. Gruesome. And that completes my predictions for the WSFL and the Interleague games for April 25th. Thank you.